Hello guys, welcome back po sa ating channel sa Maestro Electrico. Ang una po natin gagawin ngayon ay tungkol sa stop-start magnetic contactors. So we have here the different parts of the said activity that we should know also its functions for each of these magnetic contactors here, including po doon sa mga parts ng magnetic contactors. And of course, yung symbols na dapat nating malaman kung paano natin babasahin yung diagram para natin mag-perform itong sinasabi natin stop-start magnetic contactors. Okay? So, simulan natin of course itong bulb. So far sa ngayon kasi, wala akong mga light indicator. Kaya yung ginagamit ko po, ito na lang pong mga bulb natin na mga incandescent bulb. So we have here around 4 bulbs. Pero ang magagamit dito ay isa lang muna yung gagamitin nating bulb para sa ating stop at saka start na magnetic contactor connections. So again, we have here the circuit breaker here. Ito yung sinasabi nating miniature or mini circuit breaker. This is around 15 amperes only for this activity. Then we have here the magnetic contactor. This is around 10 amperes magnetic contactors. So we have around 3 magnetic contactors here. Tapos meron din tayo ditong overload protector or overload relay. Then we have the timer. Pero sa activity na to, hindi po tayo gagamit ng electrical timer, kundi iisang magnetic contactor at saka isang overload ng ating relay. So, we have also here itong ating mga post button switches. We have the green color para po sa ating start, red color para sa ating stop, at sa kabila din meron tayong green at saka red color, meaning that is for the start and to stop magnetic switches. Okay? So, ang kinalalagyan nito ngayon ng ating mga magnetic contactors is actually yung sinasabi natong DIN rail. Ito yung pinagkabitan ng ating mga magnetic contactors dito. So, once naka-install na siya sa board, automatic na i-clip na lang natin para siya dumikit yung ating mga magnetic contactors. DIN rail po ang tawag nito. Okay? So, ang susunod nating talakayin po ay yung mga symbols na dapat nating malaman sa paggawa ng stop-start magnetic contactor. Okay? So, ang unang symbol natin ay ang symbol ng ating bulb. Okay? So, sa motor control system, we have this kind of symbol. Meaning, for this symbol indicates as our lamp. Lamp or lighting indicator. Okay? Then, sa next natin na symbol na dapat malalaman ay itong circuit breaker. This one. Ayan. So, this symbol indicating as for the circuit breaker. So, ito yung ating circuit breaker dito, guys. Okay? So, sa circuit breaker, dapat dalawa. Meron tayong dapat na dalawang circuit breaker na gagamitin. Ayan. So, that is intended for the line 1 and the line 2. Next po ay yung ating magnetic contactor. So, sa magnetic contactor, meron tayong sinasabi na number 1 dyan is yung terminal lines. So, actually, doon po sa symbols niya ay meron tayong ganito. Yan. Usually kasi pag magnetic contactors, Mga 3 phase yan. So we have 3 lines right here. We have for the 1, 3, 5, tapos 2, 4, and 6. Yun po. So we have 1, 3, 5. Take note with the numbers. We have 2, 4, and 6. 1, 3, 5 are the input. Then 2, 4, 6 actually are the output. So, kumbaga dito sa dito po sa actual niya, dyan, we have here the 1, 3, and 5. Yung 2, 4, 6 po ay nandito sa baba. We have 2 right here. We have 2, 4, and 6. Then, konektado po yung sinasabi nating overload relay. So, ganito po siya. 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, and 6 po. Okay? So, usually, sa isang circuit, dapat isa lang yung magdadala ng ating overload relay. So, sa setup na to, tatlong magnetic contactor, pero iisa lang yung may dala natin ng ating overload relay. Okay? So, next na symbol ay yung magnetic contacts. Right? So, ito guys, you have here. Pwede rin ganito. Ito nga. This one. We can use this one sa magnetic contacts natin na symbol. So, meaning to say, this is actually a normally open NO, meaning walang contact sa isa't isa niya. Normally open. Pero pag ganitong symbol, that is NC. So we have NO and we have NC. NC meaning normally close contact ng ating magnetic contactor. Okay? So, usually guys, itong magnetic contactor natin, sa ganitong klase, may sa normally open po ng contacts niya, we have number 13 and number 14. Yun yung normally open ng contact ng ating magnetic contactor. Sa normally closed naman, we have 21 and 22 na contact. Okay? So, halimbawa, sa ganitong klase, ang ating magnetic contactor, ibang klase ito kaysa dito. Right? So, we have 1, 3, 5 for the input, then 2, 4, 6 for the output. Now, yung number ng ating sinasabi natin na normally close and normally contact ng ating magnetic contactor, usually po nakikita dito sa ganitong klase. So, we have actually here the number. We have 13 on the upper portion, meaning to say, yung outer part ng ating magnetic contactor. Ito po siya. Itong, yan. Then, we have 14 number here, meaning to say, the outer portions of the magnetic contactor is the number 14 for the normally open contact. So, we have 13 and number 14 right here. So, madali lang siyang hanapin kung saan ba yung talaga yung ating normally open at saka normally contact. Sa normally contact naman, makikita niyo dito sa bandang baba ng 13, we have 21. NC yung nakalagay. Meaning to say, normally contact. Normally close contact yan. So, 21 and saka 22. So, yun yung gagamitin nating normally close contact. 21 at saka 22. So, dito pa rin siya nakikita sa bandang harapan niya mismo. We have 21 and 22. NC yung nakalagay, meaning to say, normally close contact. Okay? So, dito naman sa ilalim na banda, we have here, as you can observe, we have A2 at saka A1. Meaning, yung A2 at saka A1 ay yung gagamitin natin para sa ating holding coil. So, yung symbol ng holding coil, ay ganito po. We have A1 at saka A2. Ayan. So, makikita yung A1 at saka A2 ay dito sa bandang ibabaw ng ating magnetic contactor sa input side. So, we have A2 and A1. It could be interchange each other from A1 to A2 or A2 to E1 and vice versa. Alright? So, yun po siya. Then, pagdating doon sa ating overload relay. So, yung overload relay naman, mayroon din tayong sinasabing normally closed at saka normally open contact. So, sa ganitong klase, we have here the overload protector. We have 4, 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6, meaning naka-jumper na yan yung output ng ating circuit breaker. What I mean, yung ating magnetic contactor. So, we have from 1, 3, 5, meron din tayo itong 1, 3, 5. Meaning to say, naka-jumper na yung wires dito. Mula sa 1, 3, 5, output ng 2, 4, 6 ng ating magnetic contactor, ipinasa ng magnetic contactor sa ating overload relay. Overload relay, isa ito sa pinaka-importante sa isang circuit ng magnetic contactors or magnetic controllers. Kasi ito po yung nagsisilbing protection sa ating circuit. So, maliban po dito sa circuit breaker na to, kailangan pa rin natin ng overload protection. Meaning to say, pag magkakaroon ng overload or overloading ang isang circuit natin sa isang bahay, sa isang gusali, or sa isang installation natin, much more na magandang gagamitin natin itong overload relay compare sa circuit breaker. Okay? Kasi yung circuit breaker usually nagtitrip siya sa mga overcurrent. Unlike po sa magnetic contactor na ipiniprevent niya po yung damages ng ating mga equipment, especially po sa mga electric motors. Okay? So, yun yung importante. Though, the functions of the circuit breaker between the magnetic contactor, overload relay, and the magnetic contactors are almost just the same. But, this is in terms of the functionality and the efficiency of the circuit protections. They are all serve as a circuit protection sa ating electrical system. Okay? Next, yung symbol pala, no? Still, we are using the symbols for the overload relay as like this. So, sa magnetic contactors natin, meron na tayong ganitong symbol. Meaning, this is normally open contact, which is indicating to a number of we have here for the 98 and the 97. Okay? So, we have 97 and the 98. Ayan. So, yun yung ating mga normally open contacts. Then, sa normally closed naman, ang symbol ng ating overload, we have here. So, closed, ibig sabihin, may nakahalang dyan. Then, the numbers are usually 95 at saka 96. So, yun yung contact ng ating overload protector dito. Sa ganitong klase kasi, ito yung ito yung magnetic overload relay sa ganitong klase ng magnetic contactors. So we have here the upper portion here, we have the 98 and the 97, that is the normally open contact. The other side is actually the 95 and the 96, meaning that is intended for the normally closed contact of the overload. So sa ganito, madali lang nating malalaman kung saan because of the number indicator. Okay? Normally contact meaning to say, once we are going to test normally close contact, once we are going to test 95 and the 96, in terms of resistance reading, there is a continuity from that terminal point of 95 to the 96. Okay? So, Yun yung normally close contact. They are close contact to each other. Whereas 95, 97, and the 98 are NO, meaning to say that is a normally open contact, meaning from 97 terminal to 98 does not have the connections to each other. Unless otherwise po, ipe-press natin yung ating or i-short natin yung ating overload protector. Kung sa magnetic contactors naman, the same pa rin yung principles po. Pag normally open, walang resistance yan. Zero, infinite yan. Walang reading, meaning to say open contact. Then the other side, 21 and 22 sa magnetic contactor, normally close contact, meaning to say there is a continuity in between the 21 and the 22 terminal points. So, yun yung dapat natin malalaman, guys. At saka sa normally open ang ating switches naman, we have this kind of symbol. We have here. Sa magnetic switches natin, we have this one. Okay. So, we have this kind of symbol. This is the normally close contact. Meaning to say, once i-press natin yung button, automatic bababa tong bar na to. So, automatic magiging open siya. Pero, babalik din sa dati niyang anyo na normally close contact. Usually, ginagamit natin symbols nito or number or indicating number is 1 and 2. Yan, 1 and 2. Para naman sa normally open contact ng ating switches or magnetic switches, we have this one. Nakaangat siya. Okay? So, usually, we use the number 3 and 4. Then, this is what we call the normally open contact. Okay? So, ito po yung normally open and the normally closed contact. Meaning, this is used for the start the motor. The other one is used to stop the motor. Sa gagawin nating activity ngayon, the stop and the start magnetic contactor, isang piraso lang ng ating pause button na green, meaning to start. Isa rin yung gagamitin nating red color button ng switch, meaning to stop the motor. Isang circuit breaker, isang magnetic contactor, at saka isang overload, at isang bulb para sa ating light indicator. Ito po ang gagawin natin. Alright, so para natin maintindihan guys kung paano natin gagawin itong activity number 1 natin, yung tinatawag natin stop start magnetic contactor, isa-isa nating i-discuss muna yung ating diagram. So, mag-start po tayo, dito po sa ating line 1. Meaning to say, coming from the first line, we have 2 pieces of the wires. We use that 2 pieces of wires. And of course, meron tayong dalawang wires na magagamit. Intended po para sa ating line 1 at saka sa ating line 2. Okay? So, to start with, of course, we have to start from here. This one. So, may arrow lang siya. This is indicating for our line 1. Okay? Of course, from line 1, gagamit po tayo ng ating circuit breaker. Yan. So, again, the symbol is what we call the circuit breaker. Okay, guys? Then, next to that, we have here another line. This is now going to our circuit. Okay? So, from this, we will move on to our magnetic switch, which is the stop button. Stop button meaning this one is close to each other, then this one, the bars is on the top. So, what are the number? indicating for the stop button, or we have the normally closed button, NC, normally closed button, meaning there is a contact with each other. We have the indicator number 1 and number 2. Okay, so number 1 and number 2. So, para natin labis na maintindihan, isa-isa natin i-connect niyan. Okay? So, we will start from line 1 muna. Okay? Kukuha tayo ng wire. So, ito po yung wire na gagamitin natin para sa ating source line. So, may male plug na siya para isasaksak na lang natin doon sa may outlet natin. At saka itong bandang huli niya, may dadalawang wire para po sa pag-insert ng ating breaker. So, as you can observe, dito sa ating line 1, ito na yung line 1, gagamit lang tayo ng isang wire. Itong line 1 na to ay directly connected to the circuit breaker. So, yung circuit breaker natin ito po. The upper portion of the circuit breaker is considered as our input, and the lower portion of the terminals are our output. So, saan natin i-connect itong ating line 1 para sa ating circuit breaker? Of course, doon po sa input muna. So, input is, again, nasa itaas na parte ng ating circuit breaker. So, what's this there? So, take note, line 1, nandito sa left side. Yun yung gagawin natin. Okay? So, line 1, of course, bababa tayo ng ating circuit breaker dito po sa bandang ilalim ng ating circuit breaker. Based on the symbol alone, nasa baba yung linya, yung continuation ng ating circuit breaker, of course, dito po tayo dadaan. Okay? So, we will just follow the diagram to simplify our task. Okay? So, kukuha po ako ng wire ngayon, guys. This one, itong wire na ginagamit natin ngayon ay TF number 18. I'm sorry. TF number 16 na wire. For instructional purposes only. Hindi po ito kaya sa building wiring or commercial wiring installation. Bawal po ito. Okay? So, again, tapos na tayo sa line 1. Of course, tapos na tayo sa after ng ating breaker. So, dito po natin ilalagay sa ilalim ng ating breaker for our line 1 junction. So, okay. So, when you lose the contact screw, of course, you're going to twist that contact screw counterclockwise, pabaliktad, para pag loose or pag tanggal ng ating screw. Pagbalik naman, clockwise formation. So ngayon, nakakonect na itong ating wire dito sa ibaba ng parte ng ating circuit breaker. Dito siya. So ngayon, kukonect natin itong wire na to mula sa ating circuit breaker, the lower portion or the output portion ng ating circuit breaker, pupunta po doon sa number 1 ng ating magnetic switch na normally closed contact, which is the number 1 and then number 2. So, saan po yung ating magnetic switch na normally closed contact? What color? Is it the green color or the red color? Meaning, we need, of course, the red color. Meaning, indicating us to stop for the button. Now, ilang wires ba dapat mula sa ating magnetic switches? So, we have the red here, button, meaning this is for the stop or the NC, normally closed contact. We have, of course, 2 pieces of wires only coming from that button, the red button. So, meaning to say, dalawa lang siyang na wire. So, for this situation, meron na tayong dalawang wire. So, sayang naman yung wire na ginagamit natin kanina mula rito. So, why not to use this wire directly kasi naka-built in na yung wire kasi. Okay? Binibuilt in na lang natin kasi medyo sensitive yung parts ng ating switches. Baka masira. Hindi pa kasi tayo gumagamit ngayon ng terminal block. So, itong wire na to, isang wire, 1 and 2, you could interchange each other naman. So, we will use first this one directly from the switch going back to the circuit breaker. So, mangyari, paatras siya, papuntang ating breaker. Since naglagay na tayo ng wire kanina sa breaker natin, pwede natin tanggalin yan guys, para hindi masayang yung wire. Kasi, sa mga demonstration ko dito, ayaw ko po kasi mag-cut ng wire, kasi sayang. Medyo may kamahalan ng mga wires na to. Okay? Sige. Tanggalin lang muna natin itong connections para itong connections ng ating one ay didiretso doon sa ating circuit breaker. Okay po ba guys? Okay. One. Then, ito na po siya. So, papasok lang natin dito sa loob ng ating plastic moldings. Yan. So, the same lang po to na proseso. Ang sa atin lang po, iniiwasan natin mag-cut ng ating wire kasi sayang po, may kamahalan po. Okay? So, adjust lang natin siya. Yung wire na medyo may kahabaan pa, so, don't you worry. You can settle here. Pasok lang siya dyan. Yan. So, may cover pa ito mamaya. Yan. So, ganun lang siya guys. Cover lang natin muna. Yan. Okay. Then, so tapos na. From the circuit breaker, pupunta ng 1. Tapos na tayo dyan. So, yung number 2 naman ng wire. We need to say, yung naiwan ng wire kanina mula sa ating magnetic switch na normally closed, ay isang wire na lang. So, yung number 2. So, ang tanong, saan po connect itong number 2? So again, we need another magnetic switch, which is the normally open contact of the magnetic switch natin. So, yung symbol natin dito, based on our drawing, ng diagram, maglagay lang po tayo ng isa pang switch, which is the normally open, or NO. Normally open magnetic switch. Ayan. So, klaro po guys, hindi po nakadikit yung bar lines sa dalawang terminal point. We need to say that is a normally open contact. Meaning, when it comes to the actual switch or magnetic switch, the color is green. Again, we have also 2 pieces of wires again. Alright? So, paano itong number 2? Saan natin kukonect? Kukonect mismo natin direkta doon po sa number. What number again for this? This is number 3 and number 4. Although, hindi po natin nakikita dito visually na 1 and 2, 3 and 4, pero pwede po tayo mag-tagging kung gusto natin para hindi po tayo malilito. So, you can use 1 and 2 for the normally contact, then 3 and 4 for the normally open contact. So, normally closed, 1 and 2, 3, 4, normally open. So, pwede na po. So, dito po guys, dito po yung dalawang wire mula sa ating normally open contact coming from the green button. So, dalawa rin, kukuha lang tayo ng isa. Yung isang wire, which is considering as, let's say, number 3 terminal, connecta natin diretso doon sa number 2 terminal ng ating normally closed contact. So, since isa lang yung wire na galing doon sa normally closed contact, i-connect na natin diretso guys yung number 3 or one of the wires coming from the normally open contacts ng ating switches. So, ganito, as I've said, ayaw ko nang mag-cut ng wire kasi sayang, may kamahalan. So, gagawin natin, diretso na lang yan. Connect natin ng ganito guys. Ayan. And then, secure na lang natin yung wire sa loob mismo. Ayan. So, you could do this way. Tago lang siya. Ayan. So, kahit walang electrical tape, okay lang kasi secure naman itong ating plastic moldings. Okay? So, next, anong gagawin natin dyan ng ating number 4? So, since number 4 is available here, so isang wire. Okay? Isang wire mula sa ating green button, which is normally open contact. So, that is already considered as terminal number 4. Isang wire na lang po. So, saan to patungo itong number 4? Of course, itong number 4 ay diretso po doon sa ating sinasabi na or tinatawag nating, what symbol is this, guys? Swan. We have A1 and A2, meaning that is what we call the holding coil. This one, A1 and A2, holding coil. Ang tawag dyan ay holding coil. Okay? So, we have A1 and A2. So, meaning to say, itong 4 na to ay didiretso doon sa terminal na A1 ng ating holding coil. Now, yung tanong natin, saan ba yung A1 or holding coil terminal A1? So, dito we have 3 magnetic contactors with only one overload relay. So, sa activity natin na number 1, stop-start magnetic contactor, we only have to use at least one magnetic contactor with the overload relay. So, dito po guys, madali lang po natin makikita dito sa bandang likuran or itaas na portion ng ating magnetic contactor, meron tayong makikita dito A1 at saka A2. Hanapin na natin yung marka na A1 at saka A2 para i-connect itong ating wire mula sa number 4. So guys, so ngayon, I think itong wire na to makakaabot dito. So gagamitin natin itong wire diyan sa loob mismo ng ating plastic molding. Okay? So dito si A1, meaning to say, shoot na lang natin dyan. Yan. Ikit lang. Then, dapat maluwang yung yung screw bago ipasok yung wire sa A1. Ito po yung A1. Okay guys? So yung A1 nakakonect na dyan. Then, balik muna tayo kay 3 and 4, which is the normally contact. Normally open contact. Bakit tayo babalik dyan? Okay? Tanggalin muna natin ito. Kasi, gagamit na tayo ng normally open contacts ng ating magnetic contactor, which is, we have that number. Anong number to? Itong symbol na to kasi, guys, to, this is the normally open contact ng ating magnetic contactor. So that is indicating for the number 13 and 14. So based on our discussion a while ago, we have